We are live in living color. How you doing, real estate world? It's your guy, Mr. Transaction Engineer, Eddie Raymond. And I got my co-host, Lou.
What's up? What's up? Man, as soon as we go live, it start breaking up, man. Hit it one more time, man. As soon as you finna introduce me, you start breaking up, man.
Oh man.
And my boy start breaking
What
up.
about now?
As soon as we hit the live button, boy.
Man.
Yeah, I see you. You choppy. You a little choppy. Say something. I think you good.
What's going on, real estate world?
Yeah.
We good now?
Yeah.
It's your guy, Mr. Transaction Engineer, and I got my brother Lupe G in the Houston, Texas in the building.
What's up? What's up? Yeah, you choppy, bro. I ain't gonna lie, man. Soon as we've been chopping it up for a good 15, 20 minutes, man. We were good, man. Next thing you know, it got choppy. What's happening, world? What's happening, world? And we got
to go in the house so I can get a better connection.
We going global with this thing, man. So right now we are doing domestic real estate, and what I say by domestic, man, we're doing real estate investing all throughout the United States, but we're looking to take this stuff global, But first and foremost, we're gonna take it a step at a time until we start doing global real estate transactions. We're gonna make sure that you have the information to improve yourself and your capabilities of doing real estate transactions in the United States of America. So, man, we glad that those of you that have joined us. It's always a blessing to have you all up in here, man. And for the most part, we're gonna lock in today and give you all some case scenarios that we've had over the course of a few days. I have a fresh prospect that I actually gave an offer on yesterday, and we'll basically be giving you all some key pointers on how to go about analyzing deals. So I'll be sharing my screen and basically showing you all how not only do we correspond with property owners, but how we actually analyze the deal and give offers as well. So as y'all come in, man, y'all let us know where y'all at in the chat. Our brother, Mr. Transaction Engineer, he's out there in Atlanta, Georgia market and area, and I'm out here in the Houston, Texas market and area. So feel free to reach out to us, for your real estate needs.
Yes, sir. So today, go ahead, Luke. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. I was gonna start sharing my screen, but I'm gonna wait for you to get set. Oh yeah, you clear now, man. Oh my goodness, yeah, you clear.
Yeah, I had to come in the crib. Yeah, guys. So today we're gonna show you how to analyze a deal, what to look for, how we look at deals. I know that's a question I get asked a lot. Well, how do you look up deals? What do you look for? I know being a new person doing this stuff, it's not always easy.
It is not. It's
coming in the game. Sure, I had to pay for every single thing.
The process is simple, but it's not.
Every single thing. I had one guy. Now he helped me a lot with all my subject to stuff. One of my buddies, Ed, shout out to Ed. He helped me out with my subject to stuff. Man, this guy, bro, he had about.
That boy got lit.
He the one made me start getting them more too, like watching him. But back in 2008, oh my God, bro, he had about 50 subject twos. And then I had just started in 04. So I only had about 3 subject twos. I fell in love with wholesaling, man, like most people do. All I wanted to do is flip some, flip some, flip some, flip some. But
Straight
then
up.
when that market crashed, when nobody buying no houses, it slowed up kind of like it's doing now. Man, I was like, oh my God, what's going on, man?
Let, let,
In the
let-
meantime, he had 50 of them, and guess what my boy doing? He still ain't nothing happen. Him and his wife still going out to dinners and everything every Friday. Still going on trips and vacations. Man, still living life. I learned then quickly to start holding more, keep more properties than you sell, cause you need that cash flow, baby. That cash flow withstand no matter what's going on in the market. You still cruising, baby. I learned from it. I learned from my boy Ed, and then he was able to liquidate along with myself, because then that was in 2000 and when the market crashed 7, 8, and 9. I saw what he was doing, so I started holding more. Then I only had 3 at the beginning of the crash, so I started holding on to more, and
okay.
just a blessing for holding on to more. Now the property is worth 2 or 3 times the amount of the value. Man, you could sell. Just say you need to sell one and liquidate. You want to get your 200,000-300,000. You can sell them off right now.
Mm.
Boom.
Two, three
Put your
hundred
check in
thousand.
the bank.
Right,
Cause
right
some you're
now.
gonna want to liquidate. We had some with a lot of equity that we liquidated. So it's so important, man, to get these freaking houses and keep them. Keep more properties than you sell. I'm telling you. 20 years in the game, baby. I'm telling you, listen to this. Keep more properties than you wholesale and flip.
I have
They're
a
gonna pay
quick
you
question.
forever.
I have a quick
Hold on, I
question.
can't hear you, Lou. Let me see something.
Oh
I think my
shit.
speaker is off. Give me a second. Audio.
Mic check, mic check.
Speaker. Okay.
Mic check,
Say
mic
something.
check.
Something.
Mic.
Bing, we got you. Got you. Okay.
So
Thank you,
so
man. I couldn't even hear you.
Mr. Transaction Engineer, let me ask you this. So uh of course I missed the downside, the landslide 20 years ago. And man, just thinking about 20 years ago, I was talking to a student that I'm mentoring, and I was telling her about how wild my 2004 was, and I don't want to get into it right now, but just thinking about the difference between now and 20 years ago when you said you started. Okay, when the crash was happening, then were there a bunch of development going on like it is right now?
Yep. A lot of it.
Seriously?
One of my mentors, Ron LeGrand, he went belly up on a $50 million development. Cause you
Wow.
never know, man. It just depends. This like you can tell, like it's a lot of signs that the decline is like really here. I've been preaching it was here about 2 or 3 years ago, but
Yeah.
it is really inching on up, man. Like they predicting it's gonna be worse than the Great Depression. So I don't know. I hope it doesn't get that bad. But in that time, I learned how to weather the storm no matter what happens. You just
Yeah.
switch to short sales and more subject twos.
Okay. Okay.
Your change
So,
gears.
well. Let me know when I can share my screen, because like that was a major question, man, that I wanted to know, man. Just understanding what was going on.
Yeah.
Uh, because right now it's a lot of people building brand new neighborhoods and things like that. So thing I don't know, like I don't remember seeing that then because my mind was still on streets, you know.
Right.
So I was on a different, man. I'm so glad I had that paradigm shift, man.
Woo, hallelujah. You and me both.
I'm so glad that I had that paradigm shift, man. I man, bro. We got a whole nother. We'll talk about mindset a whole other time. I want to dive into this real quick, man, because man, you shot me down memory lane just thinking 20 years ago all over again, man. So let me know when I can share my screen, and that way, you know what I want to do is provide a case study that I've given an offer on the absentee owner that I pulled. So I actually pulled an absentee owner from Deal Machine. Of course, with Deal Machine, it comes with the skip tracing and stuff. So it was a solid number, and the lady actually, chimed in on one of the text messages and RVMs that we had sent her, and she was saying that she was interested in selling. One of the things about this property, even though it is an absentee owner, I made sure that the criteria was set for someone that had a property that was built before 2000. Okay, so her property was built in 1999, and it's actually a very pretty house. So this is one of them houses that I know that you will like, and of course I did shoot the shot. So I want to be able to share this information with those that are chiming in. So
You
let
ready?
me know when I can do the screen share. Let's see.
You should go down to present if you can see it on your side.
Yeah,
Present.
that's what I'm doing right now. Let's see. So basically, can you see my screen yet? Oh no, you okay? There we go. There we go. All right. So first of all, we're gonna go to the conversation, and what I'll do is I'll share the conversation. Can you see my REI reply screen?
Hold on, I'm trying to get these screens fixed. Let's see. Okay, bingo. Yes, we can see it.
Okay, so what I'll do is, I want to play the recording first. This is basically roughly going to be close to 9 minutes of recording. So I'm gonna play the recording first. That way you all can actually hear the recording, and then we'll go from there. So this is the initial call. Actually talking to the person. They were actually looking to sell the property. Of course, it's a pretty house, and hey, the thing is, it was a great conversation. So let me start the conversation, and just let me know if you can hear it.
Now, what price range is this property?
So if you can see, you still can see my screen. I just clicked to the Zillow tab.
Oh, that's
Zest,
nice.
yeah, the Zestimate have it priced at 389 two, 4 bedroom, 2.5 bath, 2,500 square feet. As you can see, it has a pool, has a jacuzzi. Uh, and this is an Asian family, so they usually keep up with their homesteads pretty nicely. So this
Yeah.
is one of those ones where you can tell that they have done some either upgrades or maintaining of the property, because in 1999 it wasn't stainless steel appliances. These cabinets most likely were brown and they was not white. The counters are stone. They're not that, what they call it, formica. So you could tell that some updates have been done. The crazy thing is that this person, right, the couple actually purchased this property in 2021. So I don't want to drop all the nuggets. I'm gonna go into the call, but yes, the Zestimate have it at 389, and then I'll show y'all how I ran my numbers and came up with the offer that I gave her. Okay. Let me know if you can hear the call as well.
Okay.
Can you hear that?
Nope.
Well, you can you hear that now?
Nope.
I don't know if anybody in the chat, but hey, y'all drop a one if y'all can hear the conversation. Please, I will really appreciate it. Let me know if y'all can hear the conversation in the chat. Drop a one if y'all can hear the conversation. My volume is all the way up. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear the conversation in the chat.
You got a plan now?
I'm gonna start back playing it now. I'm gonna start.
You planning now?
Yes. You still can't hear?
Nope.
I don't know if anybody is in the chat, but let me know if y'all can hear this. If we can't get any interaction in the chat, then I'm just gonna I'm not gonna do the recording. And what I'll do is I'll just matter of fact,
No, they can't hear it because I got my phone. I'm listening from the other side.
Oh, you said they can't? Okay. Let's see if I can pull the recording up on my phone real quick.
Yeah, you play it from your phone into the mic, it probably will play. Cause for some reason on here, it I don't know, it won't play sometimes. Most of the time.
Okay, let me figure out how to search. All right, let's try it again. Let's try it again.
Hello. Hey, how are you doing?
Can you hear that?
Good. Wonderful, wonderful. Am I speaking with Faye? Yes. Oh, okay. Yes. Hello. Yes, I'm Faye. Yes. We were talking about the property over here on White Horse Drive. Yes. Okay. Okay. So yes, my boss would like to know, you know, what number you all were thinking about as far as, you know, selling this property. You wanna give you the rights or you offer to my house? Is it like a company? Repeat that again. Is you work by yourself or just for a company? No, I work for a company. My boss is interested in the property. Oh yeah. So you buy the house like cash offer, right? Yes, it would be a cash offer unless the numbers may not work. Then we would consider terms if you're open to terms. So I don't have to pay escrow or like percent for the agent or something like. No, we will eliminate those fees if the numbers make sense. Yeah, me and my husband agree like everything you charge. I don't know. I want to get around like 340. 340,000. Yeah. The after everything for the paper or something. I don't know. Okay. Well, 300. You said 340,000. Let me get with the purchase manager. We actually can see the. We can actually see the pictures of the property online, so we know what the house looked like. Does it still look the same? Yeah, the same. It's different. I changed the floor. The floor is new. Okay, so is it the wood floors or no? Like what they call like wood, but not the real ones. The laminate, right? Laminated wood flooring. Yes. Okay. Okay. Let me pass this information to the boss and see what the purchase manager would say as far as an offer. But we see that you all tried to sell the property in 2021. So why didn't it sell in 2021? I bought that house 2021. You bought it in 2021? Yes. Oh, okay. Okay, so you just recently purchased the house. Okay. Yeah, I want to sell this house for buy the house close to my work. Okay. Well, let me get with the purchase manager and see what they say about the number where we be at. I'll give you a call back and let you know what number we'll be at. Okay. Okay. All right. I'll give you a call here shortly. Okay. Okay. Bye.
Okay, so that was the first call after sending a few text messages. So as of right now, the latest at 340. Just based off running the numbers. And should I go to showing the numbers right now? Brother Eddie, you still there with me? All right, everybody. So what I did, let's go step for step. So I took the address and I actually came to run the numbers to see if it worked. And of course, in Texas is a non-disclosure state, so you need MLS access. The property square footage is 2,500 square feet. So what I did was I went to the square footage and I put 2,200 square feet, and I did 2,800 square feet, 3 up, 3 down, and it gave us 2 comparables. So when we went to the comparables, we see that the properties that are in comparison or close to comparison to hers sold at about 360 to 375. Now this lady asking for 340, which is pretty high. So basically she's almost wanting market value. Of course, there is a little discount, but we have to keep into consideration that on the other end of the spectrum, we have to think about the buyer that is buying the property from us and what they will be planning to do. Of course, we can't make up all sorts of scenarios, but to be honest, we do know that there could be some potential holding costs. We don't know if the property look exactly how it looks on the inside. And on top of that, this is going to take a specific type of buyer, because most real estate investors do not necessarily like properties that have pools in them, okay? And her property has a pool. These properties right here, which are the comparables, do not have pools, okay? So just looking at the basics of this property, there are updates that have been done in the restroom as well, which we didn't see any updates in their bathrooms. We see, the open floor concept with the kitchen. You see the cabinets have, some sort of upgrades. They have the handles on there. It's well lit, things like that. Of course, I'm not going to go through all of the property pictures, but as you can see, this house is not dim looking at all. You have the recessed lights, the backsplash, a lot of painting and things have been done in this property. So this property sold for $367. You have another property that sold recently as well. We'll look at this one real quick just to check it out. And this is what you're doing when you're running numbers. And as you can see, we look like we probably have updated windows as well, because you see the thick white trimming on the windows. Typically, you will see the trimming is metal trimming, but when you see the thick white trimming, usually those are updated double pane windows. This property look very, well kept. It's very decent. It's lit up very nicely. Probably looks like it has what you would call the sunlight coming in. I forgot exactly what that's called, and that sucks because I've been doing real estate for quite some time. I definitely should know that. But yeah, this house is very decent as well. You have some stone on the countertops, with a middle trimming in the stone countertops, which is dope. Brick on the inside of the house. I haven't seen that lately, not on a newer style house. Then you have the backsplash in the kitchen and things like that as well. So this house is, as well put together as well. Very, very neat. Now this house is well kept. Now, of course, we don't see all of the updates as well as we saw in the other property that sold for $367. So, for the most part, we're seeing the house well lit up. The painting is still upkept in the property. We see gold trimming, things like this. A lot of the time when you see the gold trimming on the showers and stuff like that inside of the bathrooms, a lot of the time these are Asians that have that. That is something that they like to do. I don't know why. It's dope. I like it, but usually those are Asians that do that. So this property sold for 375. So what I did, I just kept it very simple. I didn't want to overthink it. I said, hey, let's take this number right here and on the Zestimate, and we're gonna basically do. I think I did 80%. I think I did 80%. Let's check that real quick. So I think I did this number right here, 389 200, and then I did point. I think I did point 80. Let's see, 389 to point 8. So that came out to 311. So I offered the lady 309. I just trimmed off a little extra and did 309. So what I'm gonna do is play the call that I actually hit her back with to give her the offer.
Hello? Hey, I have a quick question. So I spoke with the guys in the back. They were looking to be at around about 3094. Want to know what your thoughts were? You mean the right for the house? $309,400. No, thank you. Someone offered me 325. So my husband not agree. So you offer less than him. He live in Dallas. Repeat that again. The guy like you, he buy house for cash offer. He offer 325. That I say less, but you offer less than him. Okay, so let me ask you this: why haven't you moved forward with the 325? What you say? What you say again? Why did you not accept 325? My husband, he want around 340. 340 would be kind of high. So, do you want to pay realtor fees and closing costs? You know, I just changed the floor and the roof. I changed this year, 2024, for the new roof. Okay. So that cost a lot. Okay. The roof, I know you change now around like more than 10,000. Okay. Well, do you want to list the property? You know what? I saw like 3 houses before. I like the way like cash offer. Like I saw last house for zero. They make me only 2 weeks for the cash offer. I don't want an open house and the people come in and have to clean. That's the thing I don't like. I may sell the house higher if I put on the market. Like the agent, they put my house on the market. I can yes, but I don't want. But you would have to pay closing costs and realtor fees. The thing is, I have a guy. He charged me 3% for I sold the house. But I don't have time for open house. I work like 7 days a week. I have to clean the house, and my house is good, condition good. Just like I have 3 kids. They like to mess, you know, not dirty, just mess. But you put a market, you have to ready for people come in. Okay. Yeah, that why more people ask me why I don't put a market, because I don't have time for that. I work, my husband works 6 days a week. I work 7 days a week. I don't have time for that. Okay, so you can look my house, it is perfect, nothing to fix. Like the pool, I clean every week. Like a guy come to clean the pool, and I just changed the wood and the floor look very nice.
Okay. Let me ask you this. Would you be open to doing an option to purchase, meaning we can come in at 330 and give us the option to hear me out. We could do 330,000, but we get the option to put it on the MLS and sell the property for you, and we put our fee on top.
Can you say again?
Okay, would you be open to doing an option to purchase where we come in at a purchase price of $330,000 and we put the property out on the market and we put our fee on top and sell the property for you?
That like the agent, they come to take a picture, put on the market, and people come in to see like that.
Yes, but we will market to buyers that can buy sight unseen. So we have other partners that may be interested at that price. And what we can do is at $330,000, we'll be able to put our fee on top, and we'll still eliminate the closing costs and realtor fees, but we'll be putting it on the market.
I don't understand exactly what you say. So I tell my husband call you back around like 7:30 p.m. today.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, he home around 7. He can call you at 7:30 p.m. Okay. What's your name?
My name is Jonathan.
Jonathan. So you work until 8 p.m. today, right?
Yes, I'll be available. I'll make sure I'm here.
Yeah, sure. Okay. I want to call you at 7:30 p.m.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, thank you, Jonathan.
Okay, thank you. I'll talk to you later.
All right. So basically, being able to pitch the offer to her, as far as having the option to be able to list the property and still get them closer to what they want is what we're offering. Now the thing is, her response when she came back with her response was that I want a cash offer only. I don't want to put the house on the market. So I let her know, just to keep it simple. Well, that would be the best way for us to help you because we're providing a service, right? Our offer is $330,000 with MLS marketing option. Our cash offer is $309,400 close, at the end of September. And then I also let her know that houses with pools are not good for rental properties. That's why we offered you our option to buy services. Discuss it with your husband. Call me back. She said no thanks. So in a nutshell, it's very simple. Being able to analyze a deal, understand where you need to be at number-wise. Even if we were to put it on the market, I've sold a property for $364,900, and just knowing 2.5%, we actually paid $7,200 per side on realtor fees, which was a total of $14,400. You get what I'm saying? And that's not even including closing costs. So the reality that the lady is gonna face is that she's either gonna want the bird in the hand or the bird in the bush at this point. And to be honest with you all, 340 is not necessarily a bad number. The thing is that she has to be open to getting the property sold at a premium like that and buying it sight unseen with the property having a pool. So most investors that are using properties for rental properties, they don't necessarily like pools. I've came across those scenarios a few times, getting properties under contract that had pools and could not necessarily move those properties just on that simple fact alone that that they didn't have that they had a pool.
Uh-oh, we lost you a little bit. Where are you? We lost Luke in the meantime. So now I don't know if Luke, if Jonathan got a chance to pull up a property. But when you buying properties, like the first thing you want to know the square footage of the property. Once you start, well, as soon as you talk to a seller, like don't be on the phone asking all those little small questions, like how many bedrooms, baths, and all the little stuff you can find online. You can pull that up yourself. But you want to get straight to business as quickly as possible and possibly get a contract the same day, unless you got to do some further research. Did you pull anything up on Oh yeah, you did pull it up on there.
Yeah, I showed how I ran the comps that was in the area. Like it was only two comparables that was in comparison to her property. One property sold for 367, 367. The other one sold for 375. They both was on the market for under 14 days. One 14 days, the other one was 7 days. But at 340, where's the room for us to make some money? Is what I'm looking at.
Yeah.
At 340. You get what I'm saying? So the thing was, if they're not open to anything creative and or allowing us the opportunity to come in at 330 and be able to put it on the market to get the premium, then our hands are tied. You get what I'm saying? What were your thoughts on that?
Yeah, you have to do an option deal on it. The only way to get paid on that one.
Yep. So I gave her the cash offer of 309. I basically did the Zestimate, which was 389. I did the Zestimate and multiplied that by 0.8. It came out to 311. I didn't want to give her the 311. I wanted to give some breathing room for myself, so I gave her the offer of 3094. Gave her some odd, weird number, and she said she had an investor that said that they buy cash and offered 325. So I asked her, why didn't she go with that number? I mean, why didn't she accept the offer? She said her husband is wanting 340, which let me know they either want a bidding war or they're not really motivated to sell. But they are ready to sell because they want to move in September.
They better get it dropping some prices. July, August, September. That's 2 months.
Yep, that's 2 months. So I basically had shot her the text and let her know, hey, we can do the cash offer of 3094, or you can do the 330 with the option for us to be able to market the property, and we'll close before September the 30th, or we can close on or before that date, So just keeping it very simple, not going overboard, trying to overanalyze a cut and dry deal. The property is a pretty house as far as we can see from the pictures online. Of course, She says she has kids and they dirty up the house. Okay, cool. She don't want a lot of in and out because the her and the husband work a lot. Okay, cool. If you want no-look buyers, then you have to have a no-look buyer price. It has to be something
that's drop, man. She gonna go down. That might be a good follow-up, 30-day follow-up, or yeah. So she won't go no lower than 340.
She don't. Yeah, right. She's stuck at the 340. I offered 330 with the option terms, and they declined it. They don't want it on the market.
Was it listed?
No, it wasn't listed.
Okay.
And they bought the property. They bought the property in 2021 for 320. And she said they put a new roof on it last year and put some flooring down. So it seems like they want to break even. I don't know if I should have showed that property.
How much equity would you say they got in it?
Shit, they bought the property in 2021. Like I didn't ask her how much they put down and how much they owe on the property or any of that.
Would she do a lease option on it?
That's a good question that I didn't ask. It
Maybe you
seems
can
like
give her, because it looks like she ain't got that much equity anyway. Could she take 10,000 and move? Then you
that's a
get it
good
out of her name in 2 or 3 years.
that's a good question. I
Cause she
didn't
ain't gonna
ask.
make no damn money. Wow, that's why she can't really list it. She can't afford to pay an agent or none of that stuff. Whoa.
They can. They can. She don't want to put it on the market. Her
Well,
property is 25. Her property is 2,500 square feet. The comps that came up was a little over 2,300 square feet apiece. One was a 4.2, one was a 4.2 The thing is that neither one of them had pools. Her property has pool and jacuzzi.
whoa.
So that's why I was letting her know that, for an investor, that's not really a good look because of the maintenance of the pool and jacuzzi. Most investors want a property with no pool. This will be a certain type of buyer, a person that actually wants to live in the property. So that's why the option would be better. I shouldn't have showed this one, but it's a good show. You get what I'm
This is a
saying?
fake deal. This is a fake deal,
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
340. I still, but she don't want you to put on the market though. Dang. I still will lock it down at 340 and see what you can get. If you do have one showing, you may have to do like one showing it. Shit. Damn, they gonna want to get in there. Maybe one showing a week and have everybody come at the same time.
But she said all of
She
the
got it.
she said all of the what's the names are current. All of the pictures are current that are online. It's just that she done some flooring. So like I said, they just got in the house and the house is in very good condition. There has been updates in the bathrooms, in the kitchen. You can tell that there's been some updates. It's just not super lit and bright like the comps. Like they don't have all the recessed lights lit up and all. They didn't have all that. But overall, the property is in great shape. It is a pretty house.
She's trying to sell the house. She gonna have to let some people get in there.
Yeah.
But she probably gonna be more close to motivated until about another month or two. Cause when you ready to sell, you like, when you want to come by? They might need to get a little closer to that date. To that deadline.
We can put together a conference call on her. You know what I'm saying? Let's quit talking about that. All right, what you got for us, brother?
So I should have
showed a dummy, huh?
Well, we can't go into 2 minute strategies on this one. Somebody might try to use them against us. No, y'all not getting a free deals a day, baby.
Hey, drop a one in the chat if y'all got some value out that conversation and that call and stuff like that, man. Y'all drop one in the chat if y'all got some good value up out of that.
Man, that was a good one. Wow.
Were you able to hear the conversation? Yeah. So what were your thoughts on it?
Yeah, I liked it. I heard she didn't want a lot of people coming in, and she didn't want to list it.
And there's another decision maker, which is the husband. So this is one of those situations where like he is running shit because she said that hey, my husband wants 340. It's not like we want 340 or I want 340. So husband. Yeah, I like that. I like that's one thing I like, man. I got a text the other day where the lady told me well, we want to sell. And I was like, is there any other decision makers, involved? I don't want to step on any toes or disrespect anyone. She was like, no, it's yes, it's the husband, but just like any other healthy marriage, I'm 51% decision maker. And I'm like, whoa. Well, hey, man, I'm cautious about signing up for that agreement, man. Damn.
That's a serious agreement, boy.
Hey,
that's
boy,
a serious one.
to have a healthy marriage, man, you get 51% of the decision making, and I'm stuck with 49. Like, oh no.
Man, boy. But you do. I don't know if it always go like that, but to have a healthy relationship though, you gotta be able to communicate everything, man. Because you could be thinking about doing this tomorrow when your significant other already got you planned booked for this. So you got to be bouncing back. But I don't know about the percentage wise. I want to have about the 60, 70% of that thing at least.
Yeah, man. Something like that. But yeah, overall, that was the communication with myself and the lady. That's not including all of the text messages that we were sending back and forth as far as correspondence. But yeah, man, that's one of the ones I know you like, man. It's a pretty house. I like it. You know what I'm saying? And for the most part, it was showing that it was an absentee owner, but that it shows that they're not an absentee owner. They're actually living on the property. So, either way it go, at least I had the right person and got in touch with someone that is interested in selling. Hey, anybody got any questions, man? Y'all drop it in the chat, man. I can't see who in here, man, but y'all let us know.
What's up, High Tech? Look at Heat. Heat in the building. What's up, Heat?
Yeah, High Tech. What's happening, Harris?
High Tech. Man, we're gonna get out of here, let y'all go. I'm gonna hit you with a quote from Raymond Hollowell. Raymond Hollowell. He wrote the book. Damn, I just seen it. I went on that book last, one of my favorite books, and then it slipped my mind. What it is, 11 spiritual. What is that? Let me pull it up. Okay, yeah, working with the law. Working with the law or working with God. That's what that means. Working with the law. Working with God. Man, I think I was on mute too.
No, I can hear you.
Okay. High Tech.
Man, I heard that boy that boy Grant Cardone. I don't know if you pay attention to Grant Cardone, man. I like Grant Cardone, man. It's like talking to your one of your white homies that's just super hip, you know what I'm saying? But Grant Cardone says something so man thoughtful the other day, man. That boy say follow what they do, not as they say. And he say, watch what they say. I mean, watch what they do. Don't listen to what they say. I say, yeah, that shit was on point.
Yeah.
That was on point.
They're like saying actions speak louder than words.
Yes, sir.
We were just talking about that, me and my wife this morning about something. Dang, that's crazy. You hit on that. The actions speak louder than words, baby. Let me get one for Raymond. Desires create the power. Desire creates the power. Desire creates the power. That's so true, man. Look at the car you drive, the phone you chose. You desired it. The desire make you go get it. Make you give you the power to go get it if you desire it enough. You want it bad enough.
I just jotted that down.
Seeing is believing. Hey, this
give it all you got, even if you feel like you ain't got it to give. That was for me. You know what I'm saying? Shoot. Give it all you got, even if you feel like you ain't got it to give, man. Cause it be at that moment you break through that ceiling, man. You had that breakthrough, man.
Yep. Gotta keep on going.
It'd be at that moment, man.
I was telling on the class the other day, it was a deal, it was a wholesale deal right before the market crashed, and I needed 25,000. I didn't have private lenders then. I needed 25,000 to close on this wholesale deal to get to get the check, but I ain't have nobody really to get it from. So I called like 2 or 3 people, and I was like, man. Well, I prayed to God about, you know what I'm saying, getting the money, because I ain't know about the lien till like a week ahead of close. I'm like, oh my God. If it was before then, I would have had enough time to really just sit there and figure it out. So I prayed about it, and then I talked to 2 or 3 people. They said they want to let me know. Man, I just went by faith, man. I got up, got dressed, started driving to the closing. On the way to the closing, one of the ladies called and said, Ed, I got the money for you. I was like, yes, sir. But what if I would have sat there in bed and just been like, oh my God. Man, what am I do? What am I do? I ain't called nobody. I ain't make no kind of action. I just would have stayed frustrated.
Yeah.
Man, I kept going by faith, man, for that breakthrough. And boy, that check came on through, boy. Bye, 67 racks. Right before the market crash. Now I could have renovated. Well, it was a sweet probate deal, man. I got this house so cheap, man. I think I got it for like 80 grand. The crazy thing about it now, bro, that house worth, what year was this? 2007. 2007. How many years ago that was?
17.
17.
Yep, 17 years ago.
Man, 17 years later, that thing worth like 780. Because right before the market crashed, it was going down right then slowly. If I would have kept it and renovated it, I could have walked away with about 150 to 200,000 if that market didn't crash. But I'm glad I followed my intuition and went ahead and wholesale the property. Because at first I was gonna renovate it. I'm gonna get a hard money loan and renovate it because the spread was so big. But I followed my intuition and sold it to this guy. Bro, them prices just started hitting the bottom. He couldn't even get rid of it. He had to hold on to it for a couple of years till it came back. I got out, man. God blessed me to get right out.
All the way back now, though, right? How much that property worth now?
Man, it worth 780,000.
Man, woo,
yeah.
That would have been a mean hole.
Man, knowing what I know now, that sucker boy would have found the money, the 80,000 to keep that house, man. Let me pull it up real quick before we get out of this.
One thing that I've been noticing as well within my market, and I don't know if people are noticing this in their markets, is that the tax assessors, they was kind of slow motion with getting the appraisal district numbers associated with what's actually being sold on what numbers the properties are being sold for on the market currently. Now they have raised they've raised the taxes on these properties in these developed areas and regentrified areas so high now.
Oh yeah.
The numbers is not reflecting those numbers anymore. At first, the tax assessed number was way under what properties were selling for. Now it's way higher than what properties are selling for. So out here in my market, we're getting a lot of people that are like, hey, my property, I'm selling my property for this much because this is what we're paying the taxes on. We're paying the taxes on 400,000, or we're paying the taxes on such and such amount. So we are expecting, this amount, and that's not really what the market is paying for these properties now. So like I said, I haven't went through this property. Yeah, man. Yeah, Leroy, I got a bunch of books right now with Jim Rohn. The number one book that everybody should get from Jim Rohn is Unshakable Character. What's the name of this book? Let me give y'all the name of this book. Cultivating an Unshakable Character. You also have The Ultimate Jim Ron Library. All this is on audio, so these are good books for audio. You definitely want to get those books. Cultivating an Unshakable Character. That is one of the dopest books that you can listen to by Jim Ron.
Jim,
Then
one of the goats, man.
yeah,
That one
and
of the
then
goats.
the Ultimate Jim Ron Library. So yeah, I have those right there. But yeah,
Man,
man, I don't know what type of feedback you've been getting from your market, because I know your market did some of the similar stuff that our market have done as far as climbing dramatically over the past 2-3 years.
yeah,
Just
crazy.
getting that feedback from the property owner saying, "Hey, man, we're paying taxes on 400,000, but the houses are selling in that area on are not like that, right? They're not selling for that much because of the simple fact that the new bills are selling like that, but that doesn't necessarily mean that's what." So even the government is playing games right now. The government officials and the tax assessors and the appraisal districts, like like they beating the people up right now. You get what I'm saying? And I just have to see how this works out, because things are changing. Things are changing dramatically. We're seeing a lot of people, holding on to these properties right now because there's so much uncertainty, and they're still wanting above and beyond. So yeah, we definitely have to get creative and just give those offers, man. They either gonna say yes or they gonna say no. One thing that you cannot live with is a maybe. You know what I'm saying? Because that maybe that hurts. The maybe hurts. But a yes or a no is clarity. It lets you know if you'll be moving forward or you're not moving forward, and you can get on to the next. But that maybe is a lingering feeling, man, and it's not a good one.
Right. Well, thank y'all, man, for chiming in. We really appreciate you guys. Forward this to your closest friends who thinking about getting in real estate, who want to get in real estate. Look in the description below. We got a couple of freebies. Free think we got a memorandum. So if somebody try to you're on the contract, you record the memorandum, that'll stop a person that's from selling the property, and then you just release it if you do not buy it yourself or wholesale it. So we got that memorandum free. I think it's a subject to contract free down there for you guys. Also, if you're new to real estate, you want to learn how to get to the next level, book a call with my team below. You got me here, you got my brother Loopy. Loopy, how can they get in contact with you?
Yeah, the best way to get in contact with me, you all can shoot me a DM on either Instagram or Facebook. I'm more active on Instagram. So Global Loopy G on Instagram is also Global Loopy G on Facebook. Feel free to reach out to me. Shoot me a DM or a PM. And we'll go from there. Oh, and follow the YouTube channel as well. Yeah, follow the YouTube channel. So for those that are connected to me on YouTube, man, I appreciate y'all for chiming in, and and those that are chiming in from Facebook, I appreciate you all as well. Now we may have to start looking into Restream, because Restream you can put Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube on that thing, man.
Yeah, I think you sent me that one. What's the name of that one?
Restream.io.
Yeah, I'll check it out. Thank y'all, man. We had a good turnout, man. Thank everybody for chiming in. For those of you just getting to the party, baby, the party is over. I'm sorry. Just hit rewind and you're going to find some very good stuff my brother Loopy just went through on how to evaluate a deal. God bless y'all. Have a wonderful weekend. Don't get too lit. And remember this, it's never too late to be great, baby.
Never.
Peace.
Peace.